Nice to be back in Fairfax, though not on the part of 28 south of Route 66, which is actually where I lived when I was in Fairfax, so I remember. But I appreciate you all being here. And first, one of the things I say to everybody in law enforcement is thank you for the work you're doing every day. Particularly in the last 10 years or so, you hear a lot of focus, and especially in Virginia, we're a very martial state, on our military and folks in harm's way in Afghanistan, until recently Iraq, though we still have some folks there. But a lot of folks don't keep in mind that that same evil they're over there fighting exists right here in our communities, right here in Virginia, right here in Fairfax. And you all stand between our folks and that evil, and I appreciate it every day. And I know you're here to develop your skills to be able to do that in a still rapidly developing area. And of course, the bad guys, they don't follow rules or regulations and all the rest, so they move ahead pretty quickly in these new environments. And I appreciate y'all's commitment of your time and effort today to learn about that and to improve your skills. Certainly in the Attorney General's office, this is an area of interest to us. We have a computer crime section, and we have some awfully talented folks, but you know, like every other kind of case, the lawyers can prosecute, but they can only prosecute what frontline law enforcement folks can find, investigate, establish, and prove. And so you all are absolutely critical in that respect, and we appreciate your willingness to up your skills and your abilities. And I would say, without commenting on the age of anyone here, you know, this isn't something you learn coming out of college. Now it is, but it's something that, as a community, law enforcement has had to pick up on social media and so forth, and it's everywhere. I mean, we're making gang cases, the gang affiliations on Facebook. You know, people talk, which can be helpful. And in the same way they talk when they're out with buddies, they'll talk on Facebook. But finding that information and making use of it can be very challenging. More concerning is the aggressive initiation of contact via the internet. You know, we work on things like Backpage and Craigslist. And the attorneys general across the country have addressed some of these entities to try and get them to take steps they wouldn't take on their own to make it harder to use their tools to exploit children, to commit crime. Fraud and child exploitation are the big ones, and now sex trafficking, human trafficking as well finds its way on there. So as you all take the time today to get better at dealing with these folks, this is an area that changes incredibly quickly. So I'd urge you to do a little self-teaching when you get beyond here and to keep your skills up. A lot of this is so fast that the notion of coming back and taking another class, fill in the blank, however far down the road, you know, there are a bunch of 20-year-old criminals are going to be leaving us in the dust if that's how we operate. And so flexibility in self-teaching, self-learning. We're a partial homeschool family. You know, that's all this is. Once you get past here today, you teach it yourself, you learn it yourself, and you adjust. And your contributions to the safety of the Commonwealth, using those skills and upping those skills is much appreciated. Again, more than anything, I want to thank you for the service you provide every day.